Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a good afternoon or evening wherever you are. Let's head into Let's Go Help 2. All right, here we are in Let's Go Help 2. It's another great day out there. So there are only 4 of us currently here in class. We will see how much that picks up. I know that the class sizes are a little bit smaller since we introduced so many different choices. And I don't think that's bad. I think that that's understandable. And I also think there are a lot of members out there who aren't making use of it. And so Julia and I'm sure other people as well, are trying to think of ways to drum up attendance and get some of the 25,000 members who have never participated in any of these live events to come and join us. However, for those of you who are in a class that has such small numbers, it really gives you an opportunity to get your questions answered in depth. So I encourage you to go ahead and shout them out if you've got a question about country living and business or your pet, anything like that, and we'll start working on it. Let's see, I know that we had mostly regulars. So Miss Wendy is becoming a regular, as is David Martin Graff. Tammy and Vanessa are definitely regulars. Dawn, I don't believe that we've ever had the chance to work with you before. How can we help you today?
Can you hear me?
We can.
Oh, great, great. Well, I'm really trying to get back on track and start from the beginning, my planning and my goals and everything. I'm out here in the
Well,
country.
let
I'm a
me stop you
country.
just for a second. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead and say what you were
Yeah.
saying there.
Yes.
You're
Uh,
not in the country. Is that what
I
you were getting ready to say?
yes, I am. I'm farming out here,
Oh,
nonprofit farming,
nonprofit
and
farming.
and I
Okay.
had to pay the bills. I had to get the cabins ready for rent.
Oh, goodness. So you have a lot of different projects that we have resources for just across the board.
Oh,
Okay.
great,
Yes.
great, great.
So the reason I wanted to stop you is I want to make sure that I handle each of your points, but I've got you. We're good. You have beginning again. You are in the
Yes,
country on a farm that is a nonprofit, and you've just
yes,
gotten your cabins revitalized to rent out. Is that correct?
yes,
Okay.
yes, correct.
So first
And
and foremost, I'm going to jump into this weekly office hours space. Okay. And so
okay,
when you first come in to Let's Go Help 2, you have this contents menu on the side here if you're on a computer or a laptop. On a phone, you'll need to expose your contents menu by clicking either Matthew Lesko's profile picture or the 3-bar horizontal menu typically located in either the upper or lower left-hand sides of your phone screen. Once you've located those and clicked it to expose this contents menu, I encourage you to shut all of those internal contents pieces up so that you can't see them all, as it can get quite long. It really starts adding up. And so what you want to do is locate the utmost tab for each collection. It does not have a colorful icon. Instead, it has this fancy arrow. It's all in capitals. And at the far right side of that tab now, you'll see either what you consider a drop-down menu or a little triangle. If you click those little triangles on each of the overall collection tabs, you will have the internal contents pieces disappear so that you can navigate much more easily and see the overall structure of Let's Go Help 2. We're going to go into the Join Us Live collection, which is actually where this meeting is hosted as well. But I'm going to go into the weekly office hours space. And when you want to go into the spaces, you can either drop that menu back down by clicking that triangle or drop down menu, or you can click the overall collection and it will pull it up as a page. For those of you on a phone, it can get really hard to see some of the smaller text. This is a lot larger for you to see. We're going to go into weekly office hours right here. Let's move all these different toolbars so that you can better see for those of you on the phone. So we're in the Join Us Live collection, and this is the page for that collection. Our class comes out of teaching sessions, but we're going to jump into weekly office hours, this last space here.
okay,
And inside weekly office hours, you first will see all of the calls for this space. Then you have your action steps. In that your action steps tab, there is a step-by-step guide on controlling and creating a pattern for your grant hunting search that will really get you off on the best foot when you're trying to begin again, as you said. Okay?
Yes, yes.
So I am going to, let's see. What I'll do is I'm going to get the instructions for how to use this space and put it into an answer for you. But I wanted you to see that, and you just come in, you want to read each piece, okay? And you want to read
Okay,
all before beginning. That's the only area we're really going to ask you to do that, because it
okay.
talks about keeping track of everything that you've submitted, starting to keep track of the documents that you've needed because you may need them on another grant opportunity, keeping track of the answers that you supplied for any grant or grant-like opportunity, because many times that exact same or very similar questions will come up. You can use them
Yes,
copy paste sometimes. Sometimes you just need to change them a little bit and they'll fit for a new question. All of that really helps you to become the best grant hunter that you each individually can become. Okay,
yeah, yes, okay,
so that is where we're going to start. Now I'm going to jump back up into teaching sessions. Again,
okay.
when I come into the teaching session space, you start on all the different classes that happen in this particular space. The next tab
Right.
is your community answers. And don't worry, I'm going to walk you through how to get this answer very quickly and easily. You don't have to remember all of those steps. Okay.
Okay.
Now, let me just take a quick peek here. Perryman, is that how you have your account listed here in Let's Go Help You, Dawn?
Yes, Don Perryman.
And there you are. Oh, right. My middle name is actually Dawn. So
Really? All
it is,
right.
as is my daughter's, as is my cousin's, as is her daughter's. So it's a
Oh,
pretty big name in our family. All right.
oh, I see.
I'm going to go over here and I'm going to grab the little step-by-step. I shouldn't say step-by-step. It's so awkward. It's the little overview of how to make use of the office hours, the weekly office hours space. All right.
Yes.
So that you don't have to remember all that we just talked about. This is going to walk you through getting into that office hours space so that you can
Are
read
you
that over and have a great place to start again for your grant hunting journey. Okay.
okay?
Then when you're talking about farming, I just love the topic. I think it's the most amazing, amazing thing. And let me just check in peek. Okay, so we have plenty of time in between. Now, we're going to go into the Unlock Your Goals collection, which is where the new resources area is that we're putting together. This is something that Matthew is working very closely with Julia May, our Mighty Networks expert, on getting it all beautiful and just like his big picture vision. And it's an amazing collection, you guys. This to me is the epitome of what Matthew Lesko has been working on for the last 50 years. I think that if he could have had this when he first started and he would say, you know, this is something the government should provide, but they don't. This is it.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
the most user-friendly, most descriptive, but visually pleasing, not overwhelming, step-by-step structured process that anyone could ask for, in my personal opinion. So we're going to step into the second space. They keep reorganizing these spaces on me, but for now, Start My Business is the second space. It does not have to be a very new beginning business. It can be a well-established business. Start My Business is just a catchy, fun, goal-oriented type of a title for the space. So it's both to start, maintain, grow, all of that good stuff with business. And we
Okay.
have in the second unit, this is the Start My Business space. That first is your step-by-step guide for business. Here, though, in the Deep Dive Pro Big Resource Vault, we're going to go into the grants, loans, and resources for farmers and ranchers. Okay.
Yes, yes,
And so, though you're a nonprofit, there are still resources in the agricultural world that may work for you. Megan P.,
yes.
our nonprofit expert, recommends having both a for-profit and a nonprofit business because it will open you up to all the different grant and grant-like opportunities that are out there. So
Okay.
hopefully
Okay.
she'll be with us again this Sunday. I don't know if she's going to come later. I postponed her class. I couldn't get a hold of her. She's got a lot of crazy things she's having to deal with in her life right now, kind of outside of her control. And so we're just playing it by ear as we go forward. But that is one of her recommendations. And I urge you to think about it because it will open up a lot of additional opportunities that are not there for you as a nonprofit, while you wouldn't want to just go to becoming a for-profit because there are opportunities open to nonprofits that are not open to for-profits. Does that make sense?
Right, right. That makes sense. Mhm.
So I'm going to provide this overall lesson for you, the farming business lesson. Whether nonprofit or you decide to start a for-profit, there should still be resources in here that can help you. All right. Now, you said nonprofit, so we do have the launch a nonprofit space. Again, you don't have to be a beginning nonprofit. You can be an established nonprofit. So I'm going to give you the little overview on how to make use of the launch a nonprofit space, just like the weekly office hours space.
Okay, I am a beginning nonprofit, definitely.
Okay. Well, there you go as well. So it
Right.
wouldn't matter either or, but yes, definitely. It's geared in its descriptive detail. It'll be a little more geared towards a beginning nonprofit, but still works for those that are not beginning, right? All right, so there is all of that. Do you need any more maintenance on your cabins? Are you pretty well complete with that?
Well, I have one more that has very little maintenance, but I just don't have the energy to finish it now. It's
Okay, let's
the
go
third
ahead
Uh-huh.
and get item number 8 out of the Lesko Meta Grants report, because we're
Okay.
still working to get home repair or repairing buildings type of information into the
Yes.
home and housing help space, right? So this is
Yes.
going to get moved in there, but it's not there yet. So we're going to grab that tried and true Lesko Meta Grants report, get item number 8, the beginning of it. There's more to item number 8, so you'll want to make use of the whole item number 8. I grabbed the first 3 item letters under that.
Okay. Item number 8. I'm writing that down.
Wonderful. And it will also be in your post, but your notes
Okay.
really can clue your mind back into what we're talking about, because they're from your brain, the notes you took in the moment. So definitely, if you'd like to take notes, that's wonderful.
Oh, okay.
But you'll have the links that will take you directly to all of this. Okay?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely. All right. And so here is the little information that tells you about the Lesko Meta Grant report, that that's where I got this from, and that there's more in the Lesko Meta Grants report. So you just click either of these links, and it's going to pull the full meta up. Just separate this a little bit here. And then this is a little snapshot just of the first 3 item letters under item number 8. Okay, now let's see. I'm going to have to make it small with this silly upgrade. It's getting better. It's getting better. They're working on it. I can tell they're working on it. Come on now. There we go. But it's still a little bit of a pain in the butt, so bear with me, everyone. All right. And so then there was one other piece that I wanted to provide you.
How to save a post to return to it time and
Yes,
again.
yes, thank you. I will definitely get you that one as well. But it was more about your immediate situation.
Right, right.
There was one other piece that I had thought of that could be, oh, okay, so we're going to go back to that business unit, okay?
Yes.
Over here, and you see down here lower the industry specific resources and the gig economy resources. Let's jump into that gig economy resources lesson, and I will grab the overall lesson here, and then I want to just show you, if you hit on a computer or laptop, on a Windows computer it's Control, on a Mac it's Command, but either way, Control or Command F, and it's going to F as in find, Frank, pop up this little text field, and I'm going to go air, and there we go. It takes me to the point on this page that has the Airbnb hosting. Now, this is something that can maybe definitely be of value to you when you're wanting to rent out those cabins.
I'm on board with Airbnb.
Okay, this should take you to even more if it doesn't.
Okay. Okay.
Because you're already on Airbnb. It looks like this is just Airbnb. Let me
Yes.
pull up another doc. I just have to think for a
Okay.
second where I'm going to go to get this. I closed up all my tabs. I probably had over 1,000 open, and I couldn't take it
Okay.
anymore, and I just shut them all down. So I have to think sometimes to get what I need here.
Thank you, Sabrina.
Oh, of course. the one that I'm looking for here. S, excellent. Okay, so now let me jump down to gig economy. And I'm going to do the exact same thing that I did on the last page. I'm going to hit Control F, and then I'm going to hit AR. And I believe that we have some additional pieces. Okay, so let's try this a different way. Let's try rent. Okay, rideshare apps, that's not what we're looking for. And let's go space. That should take some of them down. Okay, rent your backyard for dogs.
Oh yeah, I could do that too.
You want that? Okay, let's grab it. That's hosting a dog park. Okay. There was just so much, and everybody lets us know how overwhelmed they get that we didn't put every single possible piece into everything.
Okay. Okay.
And it might even be over there just in another area. There's a lot over there, and we're constantly working to get those areas down in our brain, but I know where this is, and I know that it's something that you can make use of. So if you choose to, of course. All right, now
yes.
Let's jump back over here, and I believe there might be, no, rent my parking space.
Online reservations for parking operators. How to start a car sharing.
Oh, that's not any of them. I think we're at the end then.
Yeah.
Okay, I do believe that's it for that. Okay, where did that one take us to? Where's this rent that you're telling me? I don't see this rent that you're telling me about. Where?
The what?
It's not showing me. That's so weird. Okay. Let me try to see it. There we go. Okay, that's no good anyway. All right, so yes, that's it there. Let me see. Camp.
Camping it would be a good one.
Yes.
Would be excellent. Would be better.
Oh, it's taking me to different places. That's why. Okay. Here we go. Camp streaming. No, that's not what we want. Okay, both of those. Okay, so no. Let's see. It just seems like I have some others that were here for you, but I just can't think to where to look. But that's a great place for you to start, for sure.
Okay.
Let's do one more. I just thought of one more. Let's try B and no. Okay. B and 101. Probably Airbnb. Where's it taking his job?
Well, if I could just get some funding to finish that cabin, that would be great because that's what's holding me up.
Well, there's definitely some towards that here. And it seems like we copied one other thing. Nope, we already got to that one. Okay. So let's get, as you mentioned, the how to bookmark or save a post.
Yes.
Sounds like you're familiar with it, but I just always add it in case there's someone else that hasn't had a chance to work with us directly yet and wants to save this because it has valuable information for them as well, right?
No, I don't know how to do it. That's why I brought
okay.
it up. Okay.
Well, there you go. There is an actual little post all about that so that you'll be able to.
Okay.
And now, these important questions. Are you comfortable getting into Lesko Help too? Dawn?
Right now, yes.
Okay. And then do you know what I mean by your notification bell?
No.
Okay. Let me move all these toolbars so I can do my best to make sure you can see it. Do you see where my mouse is kind of moving back and forth in the upper right-hand corner?
Upper right-hand corner. Yeah, I see Nancy up there.
Nancy.
Oh.
No, hold on just one second. Let me mute some folks here. They've been so quiet that it didn't interfere until right then. Now let's see if I move this a little bit further even. Can you see my mouse now in the upper right-hand corner, Dawn?
I see you, Sabrina, but I don't see your mouse.
Okay, so you're on a phone, I'm guessing. Is that right?
Yes, I have to
Can
go.
you try swiping either left or right to see if you can see my screen instead of my face?
Done speaking. Sabrina, there you are.
And you see my screen?
I see your screen. Yes,
Excellent.
here
Okay,
you
so
are.
you see where my mouse is moving in the upper right-hand corner there? Okay, let me go a little slower.
Okay.
You see that? Let me move faster. Do you see where I'm kind of going crazy in the upper right-hand corner of my screen there?
Nope.
No. Okay. What do you see in the upper right-hand corner of my screen?
Hold on. Screen share,
No,
record.
that's no.
No,
All you're looking is to see me sharing my screen inside of Lesko Help 2, and we're on the
screen share.
no, that's where you would share your screen. You're looking to see
Okay.
my screen, not share your screen. So you're swiping
Okay.
left and right until you see Lesko Help 2 as my screen instead of anything else.
Okay. Hold on. I just saw that.
You just swipe left all the way. If that's not there, swipe right all the way, and it should get you there.
Okay. Hold on.
As
Right
long
here.
as you're still in the Zoom app.
Uh, I think I'm right here. Teaching sessions right
Yes.
here. Yeah. Let's go
Okay.
help number 2
Yep. So
at
do
the
you see my
top.
mouse
Yeah.
kind of?
Yeah. I see your mouse now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you see it in the upper right-hand corner here, moving back and forth. Get a little crazy.
Uh, I saw it down where you said, let's go help. And then where your screen is, I think the screen is too small to see it, Sabrina.
Okay. So I'm going to go really big. Do you see this?
More
You're
activities.
just looking for my mouse, an arrow or a hand, something moving fast. Do you see it?
Oop, don't see anything here.
But you still see teaching sessions?
Uh, okay, I see you and then, hold on. Participants, reactions.
No, all you're supposed to do is get it to where you see my screen, and then I don't want you to touch
Oh,
anything else.
okay, so move this. Okay, you want to see now I have you, just totally.
As
Here.
my face or as my screen?
Your screen, the
Okay.
background, everything.
Okay, so do you see my mouse moving in the upper right-hand corner?
No, ma'am.
But you see teaching sessions right here,
I see teaching sessions, yes.
and you don't see my mouse moving on it?
Hold on, let me get it back.
Oh.
Oh my
Once you
goodness.
get it to where you see it, just don't touch your screen at all, right?
Okay. Okay, I see your screen now.
Okay, you see my mouse moving back and forth on teaching sessions? Right below it, right above it. Don't touch anything. Just stay where you see teaching sessions. Do you see
Okay.
where I am clicking this post, making it larger, and I'm canceling that? Do you see that?
I see you and I see David Martin Graff.
No, I want you to see my screen. I don't want you to see my face. I want you to swipe until you see my screen, which shows Let's Go Help 2. And then I don't want you to touch your screen anymore. I don't want you to see my
Okay,
face.
I see the screen now
Okay.
where
So do you see my
it's
mouse
in
moving back
yellow.
and forth?
Teaching sessions, is that
Yes.
where it is? Teaching sessions?
Right.
Yeah.
Now don't touch anything. Please don't touch anything. Okay. Now,
Okay, that's what you, yeah, I see the mouse now.
okay.
I
Now,
was,
do you see me going over to the right-hand corner? See where my mouse is, where it was before?
yes,
Now
yes,
follow
yes,
it. You see it all the way over to the right?
yes,
Now, right here where that block is and it says 312, it's a little yellow block. Do you see that?
yes, yes.
On your phone, that's going to be down on the bottom right corner, most likely. But that's what you're looking for, is that little orange block with either numbers or a star. In your case, it's likely to be a star. Once you find that, that's your notification bell. You see, I clicked it and I have all these notifications.
Yes, I see that.
It's going to say something like Sabrina Giesler, Dawn Perriman, and then start to trail off, or your host, Sabrina Giesler, shared a post with you or commented or tagged you in a post, anything like that. It'll be towards the top as long as you, oops, wrong button, as long as you go in the next few hours, because that notification list is in a timeline order. You see this one was 25 minutes ago, 26. Then you scroll down, this one was 10 hours. You go down, it's a day. It's a timeline order from the most recent back to about a month. And so as long as you go into Let's Go Help 2 in the next few hours, that notification will be there for you. Sabrina Giesler, Don Perriman trailing off, or Sabrina Giesler, your host, has mentioned you in a post, tagged you in a post, something like that. You just want to click that, and it's going to pull this post up for you that we just worked on together. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
And then the beginning part is that how to use the weekly office hours step-by-step guide so that you can make use of that grant tracking system and all that good stuff we talked about at the beginning, right?
Right. Right. Right.
And then in your comments to the side over here, you have the farming and ranching information for that lesson. You have the how to use the launch a nonprofit step-by-step guide, just as you have it for the weekly office hours.
Yes.
Then you have item number 8 for home repair,
Right.
hosting a dog park, and how to bookmark or save a post. All there in your comments, okay?
Oh, okay. Yes. Yes.
So do
Thank
you
you.
feel comfortable? You're very welcome. Do you feel comfortable getting into Let's Go Help 2 and getting that answer that we put together, Dawn?
No, I'm gonna go back over that with you. How do I get to these uh reminders here? How do I get do I go to the alerts like you said, the box
The
right at the
notification bell with that block, that yellow block that has numbers or a
oh,
star.
okay, just go there and I can get all these that
You
you
just
just
have to
sent me?
look for the notification that I described to you.
Okay, okay,
Mhm.
okay, I got that. I feel comfortable with that.
Very good. And you're comfortable getting into Let's Go Help 2 to get that numbered block, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Mhm.
Now, let's see. What is today? Thursday? Don't believe that we have. I'm not thinking either of these classes are going to happen today, guys. I still haven't been able to get a hold of Megan, so we're probably not going to be here this evening. If you get the notification, then we're starting because Megan will have gotten a hold of me and we'll put it out. But if you don't get a notification, we're not doing those classes today. So tomorrow is the earliest class that we have. All of our earlier classes are with Miss Amber Hawkins, and that's going to be at 7:30 a.m. Pacific, 8:30 a.m. Mountain, 9:30 a.m. Central, and 10:30 a.m. for Eastern for Miss Amber's Fridays All Business with Amber. Then I had to postpone my class because I did not feel good the last 3 days, really, especially yesterday. So I will be having my Start My Business call tomorrow, which is certainly something that would be of value to you if you're interested and able to join. And that is going to be at 2:30 p.m. Pacific, 3:30 p.m. Mountain, 4:30 p.m. Central, and 5:30 p.m. Eastern. And the next open-ended session that we have, where you can just ask any question that you need to about Let's Go Help 2 or your grant hunting journey, anything in between, is Friday's Coffee and Grants with Michelle tomorrow at 4 o'clock p.m. Pacific, 5 o'clock p.m. Mountain, 6 o'clock p.m. Central, and 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Okay, so if you struggle to get this answer, you can come in and we can work together, or you can work with one of the other hosts in one of those sessions, okay?
Okay.
Excellent. All right, is there anything else that we can answer for you, Don, while you have the floor?
No, I'm good. Thank you. You've got me squared away for the moment. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you, my dear.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. So if you'd like to try while we're here in class today, you can minimize your Zoom on your phone and you can go into Let's Go Help and you can try to get that answer. And then if you have any problems, you can let me know while we're still in class right now, too.
Let's go help for which topic?
The yellow block with either numbers or a star so you can get
Okay.
that post that we just put together. If you're able
Okay.
to minimize your Zoom, you'll still hear
Okay.
class, but it'll be off of your screen, okay? And then you
Okay.
go into the Let's Go Help 2, which is Mighty Networks, that Mighty app, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. This thing is it's really gotten small. I need to make it larger.
And I really recommend if you have access to a computer or laptop, signing into Let's Go Help 2 on that computer or laptop will really open it up for you,
Well,
okay?
yeah, I went to see, I'm out here and I don't have Wi-Fi out here, so I go to the library and I've been there today already.
So
So,
let's get you some additional resources.
okay.
It's not going to help right now, but you can start looking for uh, free and low-cost computer, cell phones, and Wi-Fi. That's item number
Yes.
27 out of the Lesko Meta Grants report. Okay.
Yes.
And I'm adding that to your post now. And then I will, of course, go ahead and add the information again about the Lesko Meta Grants report so you know exactly where that's coming from and you can get in to see additional pieces if you're interested. Okay. Get rid of these particular links so that we don't lose the stuff that is available for everyone to kind of use there. Okay, that's all going to be stuff that we don't worry about and it's below. So, okay, now let's get this commented on here. And I do have a series to back that up as well. It's already in a lesson. I forget. Okay, let me take you to another area. Silly thing, I have to make it so small. And I can get out of this. Okay, now we're going to go out of the Start My Business space. We're going to go back to the Unlock Your Goals overall page so you guys can see it a little bit bigger there. And for internet, utilities, devices for use with the internet, jump into the Pay My Debt and Bill space. I love that that's at the top because that's like the base, right? You like have to get
say that again. Say that again.
In the Unlock Your Goals collection, in the Pay My Debt and Bill space.
Okay, pay my.
And I'll also put this all onto your post that we've been building together. Okay. So here we are in the Pay My Debt and Bill space. And I am going to jump down to specialized help for specific bills and debt issues. And I'm going to open that menu and I'm going to go into the utilities lesson. And if you scroll down just a little bit, okay, you're going to come to help with phone and internet bills, low cost internet plans, internet for students and families, I don't think is something that's of interest to you. Am I guessing correctly?
Right. Right.
And then you have get low cost or free devices. And you also have trade in old tech for credit, as well as public. Well, let's make this a couple different things here. Let's get this as one and this. And then public broadband and digital equity resources, as well as find free Wi-Fi anywhere. Okay?
Yes, yes.
Lots of great resources there. I'll also grab the overall lesson. And then let's place that first. Oh my goodness, this is so slow. It drives me crazy. Okay. That is, let me actually edit that just a second here, everyone. For 3 low cost Wi-Fi, that's quicker, and devices. Okay. Okay, that's the overall lesson. Then we're going to go and comment on that comment so that it's like a little list that we did right there. Okay.
Okay.
And so that's going to start off with the help with phone and internet bills. Okay.
Yes.
Then you're going to have the get low cost or free devices information, as well as trading in any old tech you may have around the house. Okay.
Yes.
And then the public broadband and digital equity resources, as well as find free Wi-Fi anywhere. Okay.
Okay.
And that's all going to be, let me just kind of show you how it works. So we have your overall post. You're going to pull this post up out of your notification bell where you have that block that's yellow.
Right, right.
Okay, and first you want to look at the overall post, not the comments yet, but the post, because that's how you design your grant hunts as you begin again, right?
Okay, Yes.
Then in your comments over here, you're going to start off with information about farming and ranching, how to use the launch a nonprofit step-by-step guide. Number 8 for home repair and building repair. Then you have host a dog park, how to bookmark or save. Then you have item number 27 out of the Lesko Meta Grants report for free and low-cost computers, cell phones, and Wi-Fi. And you also have the overall lesson for free and low-cost Wi-Fi and devices that includes other utility help as well. Then you're going to go into the specific items out of that lesson that applied to what we've just talked about. Okay. So there's a lot of information there. Don't feel like you have to approach it all at once. That's why you have your bookmark or save so that you can work on the step you want to right now and then get back to this list whenever you need to. Okay.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Excellent.
Very, very important. Yes. Yeah.
It is. And there is so much out there, folks. If you ever feel like I've gone through everything, just try to wipe that from your brain and come back in and get a new list, because every single one of us as staff members, as volunteers, as hosts in these live classes, calls, and sessions, we all have a different way of approaching it. And you never know when you're going to get a brand new fresh resource. As well as I will tell you, I promise you, if you were to really call every single place that it's out there that we can direct you to, you could never get through the list. Not realistically.
Yes.
So never feel like it's done. There's always something else out there, another rock to overturn. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Anything more? I think we already said you're good before I move the floor.
I'm good. I'm good.
Thank you so much, Dawn.
And I think it'll help when I get on my MacBook Pro, because this little tiny phone is hard for me to see.
It will very much help you. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
So hopefully you'll find some good internet options to where you can get that and not have to go to the library. Although I'm very glad that you're willing to go to the library, because that is an excellent option as well.
Absolutely. I have to do that.
Definitely.
For the
A
time
lot of people
being.
don't make use of that option. One of our staff members, Miss Rose Scarlett, is a former librarian. So we are benefited with that skill set that she has.
Yes.
So be aware of that, everyone. But going to your library in your physical presence and asking them about the different opportunities they have. Some of them have specific search engines, usually your bigger libraries in your state, not necessarily like in my little hometown in Cortez, Colorado, as far away from Denver as you can get in the state of Colorado. They probably don't have access to like the Candid web engine, search engine. I don't know if it's software. I don't know. I've never accessed it myself. I've not needed to, but there are options in your library systems that we don't have available to us at home, because you can get some of these things on a limited basis at home, but the actual subscription to these services is thousands and thousands of dollars. So only something like your bigger libraries will be able to have that. So never discount your libraries, even if you have a computer and internet at home.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
All right. Thank you, my dear. I'm going to go ahead and mute you there. And then Lee, you have yourself unmuted. Several other people had themselves unmuted as well. Did any of you have a question? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and mute you there, Lee. And so really great stuff that we just covered there with Dawn. I'm sure that's why so many of you are here, but not really speaking up, because we just covered a tremendous amount of information. Did anybody else want to be tagged in that post with the overviews that were there?
No, but I have a question, but I couldn't get my speaker on. I've never really gotten a grant. I've applied for a few here and there, but I've never gotten any. So I feel like I'm doing something wrong. So I try and get to your classes, but they're at unusual times. And then by the time I get back to it, what I was thinking of is, long gone. And you're right. There's so much out there. It's hard to follow it all.
So what are your specific goals or challenges that you're looking to get funding for? It's Lee, is that correct?
Right. The answer is, well, I'm not sure there's an answer. My granddaughter is having a baby who's almost 40, and her child is having my great-grandchild. And both of them are homeless.
Oh no. Oh my goodness.
And I'm like, I'm not liking where they're at, and I don't know what to do for it. And between COVID and the last few years of inflation and everything else, and I'm retired, I don't have the money to help them, and I feel really stranded. So I
So
was hoping,
I need to get your name so I can tag you in a post. I have Lee. What is your last name, my dear?
this is my what?
Last name, or how do you have yourself?
My last name is Lee. I'm sorry, I'm Sharon. I'm
Okay.
Sharon Lee. Yeah. Um, oh,
I
and
think I must be spelling it wrong. I have Sharon. Is that correct?
SHARON
Hmm.
LEE.
Okay, so I don't have anybody by the name of Sharon Lee spelled like that. Do
Oh,
you maybe have
my,
as a nickname or business name?
yeah, my email address is different. It's Sharon
No, it
Fix,
wouldn't be your
Fix.
email. It wouldn't be your email address. We encourage you not to share your email address, phone numbers,
Okay.
physical addresses, anything like that publicly. So it would be what you set your account in Let's Go Help to under.
Oh, try Sharon Fix, FIX.
Sharon Fix, like to fix the television.
Yep, and that's
There you
me.
are.
The
Okay.
top of the, no, whoops, now that's not me. I don't have brunette hair.
No,
I was on
I
there.
picked your account, and then
Okay,
this is me, and I'm creating this post where I've tagged your account.
perfect.
Does that make
Perfect.
sense?
Yeah, that would be me.
So
I started with
I'm
you
gonna
guys.
click this, right? And then if I
Yep,
click this arrow out, it's gonna show me your profile. And so that's what that is, a tag. It tags you, so you
that's
get a
me.
notification. And it also creates a clickable link so that anybody could pull up your profile to see who you are. Okay?
Yep, that's me.
Okay. And so first things first, not having shelter is paramount, right? Okay,
Absolutely.
so we're going to go into the Unlock Your Goals collection here. And that is the one that we've been working through. You can drop down that menu like this, or you can click the Unlock Your Goals
Is
collection tab and head
is
in.
there a written document for this? You go so quickly and I can't really follow your
I'm going
mouse
to
that
provide these
fast.
answers for you in a post where you can click on all of this material yourself at your own
Perfect.
pace. Okay?
Perfect. I missed
Absolutely.
that. Thank you.
Oh, no, you're fine. I didn't say that specifically. That's just the way this all works. I get it built for you. And yes, I go a little quick. I do apologize. That's my natural resting state. Um, so when I put it together, you can access it when you're ready and as much time or as little time as it takes you to access each piece. Okay.
And one other question. The billing, I've tried getting a hold of your billing company, whoever who does your billing. I
Recurly is
think I
not
have,
very good.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Recurly, that's where your subscription is managed, is through Recurly. Oh, and I went through the wrong way.
Well, I seem to have two accounts and you're double charging me.
So what I'm
So
going to
I'd
do is
like,
provide you with the information to reach out to our customer service email so that you can have her cancel and refund one of those. Okay?
perfect, perfect. That would help.
Yes. We don't want you double charged for sure. All right. So I was in the wrong page. Let's go ahead and jump into the Unlock Your Goals collection, into the Pay My Debt and Bills space. Oh, wait, no, actually, I apologize. Let's go into the weekly office hours. We had that originally up there in the Unlock Your Goals, but we're going to go down here where it now is and join us live. I'm going to jump into the Your Action Steps tab. And in step 0, this is where to find emergency help. So I'm going to grab the overall lesson link. And then as you see right here, this first list is all to help someone who is not having the basic necessities of life, whether that's shelter, food, all these different pieces, right? If you're in an individual disaster, sometimes FEMA can help you. It doesn't always have to be regional or large. It can be some individual disasters that FEMA will help with. All of these different pieces. JustShelter.org is the one that I'm going to give you specifically because this is one of the best out there. So I'm going to grab this link. I've already got the overall lesson link, and you can jump into that lesson and check out these others as well. But this Just Shelter is a really good resource for people who are near or homeless. Okay.
Yeah, because it was kind of strange the way that they both became homeless almost the same time.
There's a
And
lot going on right now, right? There just is,
yeah,
and it can
yeah,
affect any of us. So we need to be on our topmost, I don't even know how to put it. We need to just do our best to stay on top of all of our life situations right now, right? And I could have sworn that I started a post for you, but I'm not finding it. So let's just start another one.
now did you send me that list?
I'm sending it to you right now. I thought I had
Oh,
started a
okay.
post for you, but I'm not finding it. Okay, so oh my god, this thing is driving me crazy. Oh,
I get lost in these.
right. Well, that's something that it takes a moment to just start establishing yourself and understanding the platform. We've done our best to make it very organized, very user friendly, but it still does have a learning curve and it takes a moment to orient yourself. Okay, so I'm sorry. We had just looked you up, Lee, and what was
It
your
would
last?
be Sharon Fix, FIX.
That's right. Okay. I don't know what happened to your post. I'm just sure we had one started. As I said, everything is driving me a little crazy right now. Okay, let's refresh. No,
SHARON.
it's not that. It's not generating a it's
Oh,
not generating a drop-down menu. After typing @ it should automatically create a drop-down menu that will be filled with your hosts and moderators. So that looks like this. If I just type @ when it's working properly, this is a list here. This is a list here of just hosts and moderators, okay? And so once you start typing additional characters, it will modify that list as you type in each different character until you get to the person's name that you're looking for. Then if you were, say you were Sharon Floyd, right? Because we've got all these different Sharon. No, I'm trying to walk you through how to make use of the system, but every time I'm trying to explain something to you, you keep kind of stopping me, so you're not really getting the pieces I'm trying to get to you. Okay, so let me just walk you through how the system works. I know who you are. I'm trying to explain how to make use of Lesko Help too, okay?
okay.
Okay, so see there are multiple Sharons here that are Sharon F. And so then say you still didn't see the person that you want. We do, we see you, you're right here, you're our first choice. But say we didn't, then I could put like an O there or whatever, and it would change my drop-down menu, an A. Doesn't look like we have very many in that, but do you see how you can get the person that you're looking for? You understand how that works now, right?
Yes.
Okay. And so this is going to be the overall, we're going to put housing security for you and the resources for your grandchildren and great-grandchildren. And was it great that was getting ready to be here in your world?
Oh, just one great.
Just
I'm
one
not
great.
that old yet.
Boy, it can happen fast though, right? You don't have to be that old for some of it. So, okay, this is the previous one. This is what we're looking for here. This is step 0, the overall step. And there are more pieces in there for your daughter and granddaughter to work with, okay? But the step that is the best is justshelter.org. That's in your comments here. Let me try to do anyway. Go preview.
Is that good for any state?
Yes. And I'm going to show you how to utilize it. Okay. Okay. So here is your post. You can click the overall lesson link and go into that lesson. But first, I encourage you to jump into justshelter.org. So we're going to click justshelter.org. It's going to pull that up in a new tab. And what we're looking for here is this menu. Okay, the 3 horizontal bar menu. And I'm going to click that. And then you see that you have community resources as well as national resources. Community resources is a great place to start. What is your state or your granddaughter and daughter state, if you don't mind my asking?
California.
Okay, I'm going to click California. And this is an entire list of people that are specifically there to help those in California who are near or homeless. All right, they try to help keep you in the home you're in if that's applicable. And if not, they're going to help you get a new place.
Okay.
So that's all for California. All right. I don't think I can no, I can't share it as that list. You just need to come into the Just Shelter website, just like we did, click that 3-bar menu, and then there's community resources. Then you also have your national resources. Okay. And these also are excellent resources. It doesn't matter that this one's in Pennsylvania, this one's in Washington, D.C. They have had themselves listed under national resources for a reason. They will help more than just Pennsylvania and Washington, D.C. as the examples. Okay.
Okay.
Matthew says with this one, above all, it's very important to call. Don't try to use the online website, that it's much better to make that call. When he would try, he would get about half of them on the line. That's still great. So go and call, and then call the next day, any of them that you didn't get a hold of, etc. Really, really good resources, and you want to call. Okay.
Okay.
And that's in this comment link that I shared for you right here. All right. Then you have 2 new additions to your family that are pending, we'll say. Is that correct?
Yes.
So let's
A
get
little boy. We
overall.
got confirmation on a little boy and possibly twins.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you guys are going to want these healthcare resources.
We're going to need some help.
The healthcare assistance space, the overview, just like we were talking earlier, if you were here with us, we shared the overview for the weekly office hours and the overview for the launch a nonprofit. This is the overview for healthcare, right? And I feel like that's a pretty good amount to get started on. Would you like any other resources, or does that sound like a pretty good place for you to begin?
Yeah, they signed up with, I don't know what MedCal is, but it must be the
I think
medical
that's
system.
kind of like your Medicaid.
Yeah,
right?
I think so. And they signed up with that. So they're both signed up there on medical. So they do have medical, but they are temporarily, and boy, do I mean the word temporarily, they're living with my husband's older brother, who's 80
That's
some
still
years old.
considered homeless because it's not in their name. They don't have the lease or the mortgage in their name. So the government and these resources consider that homeless. So there are a lot of resources out there, and these are some of the resources that occasionally do turn around more quickly, especially considering the pregnancy status and all of this. They may be able to get some of these resources as a turnaround in about 2 weeks. So that's why you want to get on that phone and start calling right away, because they may be able to find a place to have as their own in the next 2 weeks to a month if you get on it, right?
Okay. Yeah, because the uncle's not going to do real well with keeping them around. He's grumpy.
It's hard for anyone to deal with pregnancy and babies that are not their immediate responsibility. It's hard. And
Yeah.
the older that we get, the more set in our ways that we are, and the more we need to focus on our own health and patterns to stay healthy as we age, right? So that's totally understandable for all points of your family. Let's just get them these resources so that everybody can get back to a stable, comfortable place.
That would be nice.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right,
That
my
would be
dear.
nice. Thank you for your help.
Not a problem at all. Is there anything else that you'd like before we move on the floor?
No,
Okay.
I think I'm good for right now.
I'm going to pop that how to bookmark or save so that you can get back to this or any other post that you want to at any point. Okay, let me just get rid of these so we don't lose the resources that everybody can make use of. All right, there we go. Thank you. It's kind of interesting. I love names, and I play with the names Lee and Marie, and I play with Lee because that has a big hold in my family as well. My father's name is Dick Lee, and my cousin's name is Amanda Lee, where it's L-E-E for my father and L-E-I-G-H for my cousin, and there's other members of my family. So really fun to work with such familiar names to my world, ladies. Thank you both. All right, let's see. We are at our time there. We only have about 5 more minutes. So I feel like we got some really good answers out there for you guys. I feel like everybody here got to start getting a really good overview for what is out there and available in this new system that's being put together for you by Matthew and Julia. It is the epitome of a system, guys. It is a clear, beautiful, user-friendly, immensely valuable set of resources that they're designing for you. So please make sure to go in, jump into that Unlock Your Goals collection. And if, like Dawn, you would like to start as you're brand new, maybe start your grant hunting venture with some guidance, or if you would like to restart as Dawn is doing and need a little bit of structure that you're missing, jump into that weekly office hours space that's in the Join Us Live collection right here. That's going to give you that overview of a great set of tools to set up the grant hunting journey you want, right? Nobody's is going to be the same. We all have different ways of thinking, different ways of speaking and learning. So you design your own grant hunting journey, but the tools for you to put that grant hunting journey together are there for you in the weekly office hours space. Once you've got that established, dive into the Unlock Your Goals collection, any of those topics that have value to your life, because it is beautiful, it is step-by-step, and it is so user-friendly. You do have to work the links. You cannot just look and read and watch the videos. Click the links, go to the websites, and your goal is either to find applications or contact information to find out what programs they have that might be a benefit to you and your loved ones, right? Can't just read and watch, you gotta do the work. When we pull up those websites, we're looking for contact information or application information. That is doing the work. Then we either fill out that application or we reach out to that contact, okay? We gotta do the work if we want that success. Yes, please, Dawn.
Okay. Can you hear me?
We sure can.
Okay, thank you, Sabrina. Yes, I'm willing to do the work.
Absolutely. I know you guys all are, and this really puts it into your hands, right? It gives you this clear map. It really is the best, well-written, beautifully put together. She really does great work, Miss Julia, at bringing Matthew's vision to you in the most coherent and pleasant manner possible. So please, guys, don't feel intimidated anymore. If you ever feel that, this is it. This is that step-by-step. There is somebody holding your hand there the whole time because of how beautifully Julia May has put this together in utilizing Matthew's resources over the last 50 years into his big picture vision. That is, it's like an encyclopedia that's interactive that you get to really delve into. It's just amazing, guys. I can't speak highly enough of it. So definitely give that a try.
Okay. All right. I'm signing off. Thank you.
If you'll wait just one moment, I'm going to walk everybody through what the next upcoming classes are going to be.
Okay. All right.
All right. And so let me just make sure Megan has not contacted me here. And she hasn't. So we're going to guess that our classes for this evening are canceled at this point. I'm going to postpone them. That would be the action plan for your nonprofit with Miss Megan and myself. And for Thursday, Let's Go Help presents Navigating the Nation's Funding with Megan P. I'm going to postpone both of those. So they may still happen, but they're not going to happen tonight. So our next class is going to be tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. Pacific, 8:30 a.m. Mountain, 9:30 a.m. Central, and 10:30 a.m. Eastern for Friday's All Business with Amber. And I will be with you guys later tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. Pacific, 3:30 p.m. Mountain, 4:30 p.m. Central, and 5:30 p.m. Eastern for the Start My Business call. Hope to see you all there, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Thank you, everyone. Please feel free to unmute yourselves and say good night.
Good night.
Bye, guys. Thank you all.
Good night. Bye, Sabrina. Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Lee and Sharon, for giving us excellent questions. Bye, guys.